Hello, generals. It is B2. And yes, a Conflict of Nations World War III video. I know that it has been a while. I apologize, so let's get started. So basically, I'm just going to do a quick weekend update on here and kind of catch you up to where I've been. As you can see, rank 80, finally in the officer ranks. Finally. It has taken forever, right? So anyway, I've decided to change the way I film up a bit. What I'm going to do is film in advance by like a week and a half or 2 weeks, right? So if you're watching this video, it's probably filmed a week and a half ago. My hesitation to film recently has been so many people are on the channel wanting to kind of check out my play style and see how I'm doing, but it's also led to some people that want to watch the video and then counter me in the game with units or whatever. So figured if I waited for a good amount of time, then it wouldn't be. Sorry, I got distracted. I see what's happening here. There's people getting ready to attack on here. Now, this is the community game we've been playing forever. So what I did was I moved my units out of this town knowing that they're going to fly. But what's my relationship with Bolivia? Yeah, so Bolivia is obviously getting ready to attack. What they do, the strategy is you can fly your planes over where somebody's country to another country, and then wherever they're flying is going to give them intel over top of this, right? So basically they're just kind of scouting me. And what I'm going to do is just move my troops a little bit to counter the counter. But, you know, they're going to try to come in at some point. They know that I don't have any troops over here. You can kind of tell. But no worries. Let's go ahead and get moving this to this. So the reason I'm going to do that is so that I don't get sniped. I've got some more anti-air coming. I've raised the bunkers kind of as high as they're going to go in most of the towns. I don't think I have many supplies. I don't. There you go. Let's see. What was I getting ready to raise? I can raise these guys up to be a little bit more effective. And then can't do that yet for another 16 hours. So basically all I'm doing, I'll show you the breakdown on here, is that we're pretty much out of the game, but I'm number 3 on the map just from having gone. So I'm obviously a target because you don't see any other blue anywhere on here, right? And eventually these other guys are going to have to fight each other. So if they were able to pull my 40 cities and 531 VP, it kind of makes them stronger. They have more production. It's a good play because if you look on the coalition side, to be honest, like I'm it, right? So I've just basically I could probably just drop the coalition altogether. But, you know, for them, it's a good move for them to attack. So let's see. Let's see who's in the lead here. Skimmy's group. HJ has Bolivia here. So, I mean, they're the number 2. And if they pulled my 500 VPs, it would put them up to, you know, almost 2,600. And that would be a good move for them to kind of grow. So HJ would benefit from that anyway. They're going to take some heavy losses coming in, though. I can tell you that right now. I'm not going to go out without swinging. And I actually meant to upgrade. I was going to start moving to the rocket launchers, which is upgrading. But they're only going to shoot at, I think, a 50. Sorry. Let's click on it and look. 75. So that's not bad, right? So the difference between the rocket launcher and the gun at max is that's a 75 max. But if you go to the rocket launcher, they can shoot, I believe it's 100. Yeah. So you're going to get a really long range shot at anything coming in. You're going to get probably 2 shots off before they get to you. So you stack, you know, 5 MRLS, whatever your stack is going to be at a minimum. If it's a 300 hit point stack, you're going to be sitting, you know, with a third of that health missing coming into a city, right? So then if you stack them just outside the city like I do here, you can cover multiple cities with your air. Right here with this stack, I'm going to cover all 4 cities in here, right? So I can actually move all of my stacks to the middle as far as air defense goes, and then cover. So you're going to have a stack of like, shoot, I don't know what that is, man. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. It's a good 5, 6 MRLA or SAMs. So that would be hitting at a 66 on a plane stack coming in, which is pretty crazy. So any plane stacks that want to engage are going to get ruined on there. That's a good strategy, though. I like that. I never thought of flying the planes over to get the radar. So anyway, I mean, there's not much to do in this game. I guess I can go ahead and upgrade, another bunker here. It's going to protect any troops in any cities, but I mean, honestly, Gommel, I'm not even gonna defend a couple of these cities. I'm just gonna probably stack it all around Minsk if they start coming in, right? So that's probably not a bad idea. Let's just stack these two into this city. There's no sense in keeping them out on the borders there. But nothing else to start. All right, yeah. So anyway, that's the community game. It's been pretty lame for us. We did really well. We took all of Europe really fast. You can see how I still have lands out here kind of randomly. And then we had taken all of Finland, Norway, Sweden, and Kazakhstan had joined, but Kazakhstan extended too far, and that started our downfall when Thailand and those other guys started coming in. So anyway, game number 2. Let's load up this other game here. This is, I believe, an Africa game. Let's see. Yep, I'm playing Morocco in this game, and we've actually done fairly well. We've just pushed out Brazil out of Africa, and now it looks like we're gonna fly to Argentina and then go up and through Brazil. Look at that. We got some eyes on Brazil. All right, so let's see where we have units on the map. We're kind of staggered out all over the place here. These cities are still smoking. 25 and 31. Making sure they have enough hit points. We'll keep those guys there, but we got, here we go. There's a stack, and there's a radar. Let's, I'm betting that Brazil doesn't have a whole lot going on, so let's go out here to the ocean. We'll get these guys. I'm going to leave 2 of them here. No, Brazil has already attacked me. I wasn't the aggressor on there, so I don't feel bad about moving in here. But we're going to swoop in, and we're going to take a little swipe at some of the inner cities. So let's grab these guys, too. Got too many guys defending here to have ships in. So let's pull this stack. There we go. And then we'll add these guys down to here. Now, I just want to stage them out here to group them as one big group before going in, right? So, and then I need to split this city. Let's bring, well, these guys can defend up here. That's a, there we go. We got a railgun there. All right, so let's upgrade. What can we upgrade? Let's look at the elites. Nope. I did start building elite subs, but I think what I'm going to do is go early into the rocket launchers. I've got my defense going. I needed SAMs, though. I don't think there's many planes going. Let's do SAMs before we go there. The subs will finish, and we've got enough supplies to start later on today another unit. So let's look at this. I got another ship coming, and then I'm going to build another ship. All right, gotcha. Let's look at the city view. We're going to lose some infantry, so let's pop out a couple of more here and get them rolling. And I don't think I need any more buildings anywhere. Now, everybody's always like, well, why do you build like a bunker in this in every city? And the reason is this helps with morale to have a bunker in the city. It also gives you a 33% defense should someone come into there. And it's one more structure that if a ship starts shelling, it's got to take more building points away, but health points from from more buildings in the city. And then I want to have multiple cities to build my elite units out of this time. It's kind of a new strategy that I've started using, and we'll see how that goes. But we're doing pretty good overall on the map. We've extended out. We've got some territory. I feel really safe as Congo. I don't know, why they would attack me. I'm sorry, Morocco. I feel really safe because even though I'm bordering Spain, someone who could attack, we've got a pretty healthy lead on the coalition side. We're almost double that next coalition that's in there because we just hammered Brazil right on the top. Right? It was pretty heavily favored towards them. But with Brazil should actually fall out of the top, and I want to be able to get some of his VPs to jump over this Venezuela guy, which will probably be one of our next targets, right? I would imagine. So, all right, so we're good. We've got our buildings going. I wanted to save a little bit of supplies and rare to get our next upgrade. And in this game, that's probably going to be the rocket launchers. All right, so anyway, that's the Morocco game. We got another destroyer mobilized. And you never want to leave them near the city where they're mobilized, because if they get attacked, the city's going to take damage too. So I always pull them a little bit away. All right, last game on the update is... I think I'm DR Congo in this game. I only have 3 going. You would think I would be able to remember them all, right? But nope. Okay, yeah, looking pretty terrible down here, but that's because we're fighting way across, right? I do feel safe as Congo more so than I do as Morocco, just because I have other cities that are strong around me, right? So our coalition in this game is also winning. You can see there's not many other coalitions. There's a bunch of single players out of there. And we're only on day 15, and we're, what is that, 25, 30% to the win. So we're looking up here on where we're moving towards, and I'm going to take Istanbul, which is one of Turkey's last cities, and then let's jump out and pull this province. I think it's going to make me go the long way around. Let's just aggro Turkey and go get this piece of land. 8 hours. Oh, how long is that going to be there? Okay, so that one unit will get there. So let's do this. Let's cancel that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split. I'm going to hope that there's no units close to there, but I'm going to button up some of these loose provinces that are around here. They affect your morale, so if you go into your city, you click on I, it's going to tell you that at enemy neighbors is a -5 on morale, so it's going to take longer to go because I have a connected enemy land on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to waypoint out to these. We're going to take this enemy, well, we're going to be all enemy land soon, right? But let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and finish up. And this is just a really inefficient way to travel through, but I wanted to make sure I got all the provinces. And then we'll, I always set a really long run, and the reason I do that is so that I can adjust it throughout the day, right? So if I get on the day and there's like an enemy in a province or something going on, then I'll take and adjust that. It looks like they're filling in all these lands in over here. We've already made the jump across to Ukraine, it looks like. Who is Chad fighting? Chad's fighting everybody. Ice Pizza. Yeah, Ukraine. He's fighting Ukraine. We have to stop some of these battles for him, or it's going to take him a lot longer to stop the cities from smoking. And so, like, being able to see, this is another good point. Like, if we've got 4-on-2 here in this city, they need to just go ahead and attack this guy. You're going to get the military score for taking out those units. And then we're already fighting into India, too. Man, we are expanded, like, super fast in this game. Well, they are. I'm just doing kind of okay. If you look at the top score here, number 3. But we got to get ahead of Brazil, which, oddly enough, we'll be fighting 2 Brazils soon, it feels like. So, Israel's fighting. Oh, I got some guys right here. What am I doing, B? What you doing, B? Let's do, where are we going to bring these guys in at? Let's bring them in over here, too. And what we'll do is we'll take these Turkish lands. And what I'm going to end up doing is I want to get Istanbul today. But I'll just grab these lands and then end them in Istanbul. So tomorrow morning, basically what'll happen is I'll take these 6 troops out, or after 7 tonight, which is my time when the game goes to midnight. Once the morales are influenced, I'll move this 6-piece out and let that 2-piece come in there, like I'm ordering chicken from KFC. But I'll get these guys moving out towards some of these other territories to help get them to knock them completely out. So let's look at production now. So I do have some. I did have some choppers I wanted to put into action, or a chopper, but I needed to land it somewhere. I don't know that we have a. Oh, we do have one. What is that? We have an airport here. Yeah. So what I'll be able to do is engage Greece. I'll be able to take out some of these units, but I'm going to get a few more choppers going too. I think I have. I think I had a few. Yeah, I got a few going in here. Okay. So we good. Let's. The good thing about the choppers is that it's based on components, and so I don't mind putting a few more in the queue. I've got tons of components. It's the supplies where I'm low at, because you can see now I've got to go in here and actually upgrade some units, and I can't because I don't have supplies on there. So I put too many buildings out. Let's check the market. Nothing for supplies. Let's buy these components out because we're a jerk. We don't want our enemies to grab them and build ships and stuff. But I've got 120K on here, so I'm going to probably buy the market out on everything. I don't want anybody that we're fighting to need something and be able to come in here and grab it. So typical B2 jerk move with the resources, but let's see what the components are at. At least I can buy all these cheap ones and then make it expensive for someone to have to upgrade, which means they won't be able to do counterintelligence. Nope, let's go ahead and buy them all out. Good deal. And then we can sell. These are all computer people, so we'll sell these back to the computer folks. And we'll just clean the market out. Someone needs to buy rares. I think it's selling no rares. Look at this. Everybody needs supplies. We could actually do a buy offer on supplies, and we can say 5,000 at. Do we have enough to go 6? Yeah, we do. So let's go 8. We'll raise the price up on the buy offer. So that anything gets sold up at 8, and these guys don't get anything, which are probably my teammates. So sorry guys if you're waiting on supplies, but I just don't want our enemies to run off the market. So that's another tactic that is not used enough in the game, which is controlling the market. Let's see, what was our news? We built, yeah. So what I did was I built all of these local industries last night on those tiles that have them, right? So if you go back and look on the map and you're seeing everywhere that you conquered, I'm like, boom, I built one here, right? And so now I'm waiting for it to get enough supplies to build level 2. That's why I was so low. I was wondering why I was so low, but now that one's producing 380 a day, right? So if you look at it and you click on it, it's producing 380 per day. But if I do that times 5 sites, then I'm getting another 1,500 supplies a day. And if this thing goes out another 30 days, you can see how that starts to stack up. So don't forget to build on these tiles that you need, right? So if I'm looking and I'm looking for, do I need electronics? I don't really need electronics now, and I need supplies more than I need electronics. So I'm not going to build on this square, but you can tell I built here, and these are all queued up. If I look at them, to build level 2s and level 3s, right? Because I need that supplies production pumping. Usually everybody's short on supplies deep into the game. So I was going to go in today about, how I pick a country and why, but this video got longer than I thought, so I'm going to let it roll and just post this one. So anyway, good luck, generals.